Traditional lecture theaters have seats that are arranged in rows, facing towards a central point in the room, which limits the interaction that can occur between students. Other difficulties arise as students enter and exit the rows of seats. The students' belongings also creates problems in the seating area of the lecture theater, as they block the narrow pathways between the rows. Instructors may have difficulty engaging students during a lecture session due to the physical distance between them and the students, and the other distractions that may be occurring in the room. With the current seating arrangement in rows, many students are not engaged in the material being covered during the lecture. The instructor may lecture at the students, with the students understanding and absorbing very little information. As the instructor is limited in the ways that he can receive feedback, he has no way of knowing how many students are actually listening. Some of the students may be thinking about other courses, checking their email, daydreaming, or updating their Facebook status about the unbelievably engaging lecture. In this proposed design, groupings of seats can be rearranged from staggered row seating to circular seating to facilitate discussions and group interactions. The circular arrangements allow students to communicate with each other face to face without contorting their bodies. Shown here is an animation demonstrating the rail system and the circular rearrangement of desks. Optional features could include a circular table that could rise from the floor after the students switch to the collaborative formation, providing the group with a larger working surface. Once the group activities are completed, the seats can be easily returned to the normal position of staggered rows. The seats are mounted to a system of rails located in the floor, which allows students to manually rearrange the seats. The rails place some limitations on the freedom of movement of seats and minimize the risk of the seats with built-in touchscreens being removed from the room. The writing surface with built-in touchscreen is composed of 3 sliding layers. This allows the desk to be set up for either right or left-handed users. The right-handed users slide the screen to the left, allowing for a flat writing surface on the right side. Left-handed users slide the screen to the right, so that the writing surface is on the left. The touchscreen display also has a system of restrictions that can be implemented by the instructor in order to limit the capabilities of the student terminals. These can be accessed by the instructor from any terminal by logging into the system. The interactive whiteboard allows the students to send and receive diagrams from the main whiteboard at the front of the lecture theater. This allows all students and the instructor to share concepts and contribute to the teaching and learning process. The whiteboard allows the entire class to collaborate and share ideas without rearranging the seating and breaking into small groups. In this scene, the student is shown signing into the PAPCE systems interface. Here, the student is effortlessly taking notes in the interface. On the right side, there is a Sketch tab. In here, he can draw and share his drawings with other collaborators. Here, he is searching for the group chat function. As you can see, the users that are available to chat will be shown as online. He can type messages to them using this system. The user will try to find videos using the video search function. I see he's found it. there will be a multitude of videos to select from. And he will display it on the rear display screen, which then will be able to share with the student sitting across from him. As you can see, they are communicating as they are watching the video. The student now will sign off and will be returned to the home screen of the PAPCE systems interface.
This presentation has been brought to you by the PAPCE educational system. This system was designed to alleviate the problems of the current designs of lecture theatres where there is inadequate spacing between seats and limited opportunities for collaborative work. The PAPCE system is meant to encourage students to interact with the instructor and provide the option of small group discussions in a face-to-face seating arrangement. The interactive touchscreen is a tool for enhancing engagement in the lecture material by providing students with access to relevant multimedia content and the ability to instantly communicate with other students. This permits in-class discussion between the instructor and students without creating a distraction for others.